let's translate stuff from English to Hungarian this time, because that's fun. But before that, Sprite with the taste of cucumber. It sounded interesting. It was interesting. It's a nice bottle design, but the taste is just strange. Not too cucumbery. It's definitely not the pure taste of Sprite. And with that thought, let's begin. We start our journey at the usual point. There is a sentence, and yeah, that's my website. Well, ignore that. Let's open Google Translate. So, first of all, let's start with the easy bit. That is a name. No matter how hard you try, you shouldn't translate it. I mean, Talos is a name. It's Greek. Principle has a translation. It is that. So if you keep translating principle, then sure, yeah, you can do that. But then I'm not sure if I write this, then I'll be able to find, oh, well, I guess then some. But if I write the Talos principle, then there's the game. So I'm glad that we have that cleared now. It's a fun game. It's a puzzle game. You have to redirect laser beams and whatnot. Oh, there you go. That's nice. Easy enough. Anyways. Right. So, if I write Talos principle, strangely enough, Hungarians do try to pronounce these. But the truth is that Hungarian pronunciation, or better yet, Hungarian accent, sometimes just goes wrong. And even though it's kind of close, names of games or movies that were not translated to Hungarian are just plain weird. We all know Tomb Raider. It's a girl that raids tombs and gets the treasure. But in Hungarian, it's Tomb Raider. You like the sound of that, don't you? Luckily, some games like Doom are the same in Hungarian. Doom. But not every game is so lucky. In our case, the Talos principle is probably in the lucky group. Let's just move on. So here we are. We might have to do something with the Talos principle because everything can have or can be conjugated and can have attachments in Hungarian. But for now, let's just concentrate on all the other words. Let's find out what let's means. And sure, we can start with that. Then all, minden, sure. And well, this in English we definitely know that this is play. It's a verb. It's to play, not just a play. Therefore, játszik is probably the best translation. Now, I do know that if you don't know any better, this is where you stop. It looks cool, doesn't it? I mean, it has all the words. It's awesome. But this is more like English words translated into Hungarian, completely disregarding the grammar. So let's try to figure out how to make this happen, how to make this work. Let's all play. We might need to find another word, but for now let's just concentrate on the let's play. So we need to make játszik into this let's play thing. Now let's find out what verbics could come up with. Well, we need something that is probably in the category of imperative. You see, Hungarian does not feature this sort of let's play combination. In Hungarian, the only thing you can do is use imperative, and more often than not, imperative is used. There is no fluffing around. That's it. Just play, and then somehow we incorporate the all. So, let's see. If I use játszunk, because that's us, and then let us literally means that we should be playing it. So let's copy that and let's this okay. And that means We don't need the Nezuko anymore. We are not looking at things. We are playing. And then, of course, this one needs to change. And that is probably the hardest thing here, because we need some creativity. We need something, an idea that incorporates us, like this one, and also everything. Now, I happen to know the solution, but I wouldn't blame you if you can't figure it out on your own. But that's why we are here, aren't we? So, all of us probably should be or could be better, but something is missing. This is not the perfect translation. Let's go with stocky, and there you go. Now that's one. This is just the base word. It's not the best. When it comes to complicated expressions, I always suggest using stocky, as it will probably give us the perfect translation. Now, of course, sometimes it just doesn't work, or it could go wrong, but in this case, it didn't go wrong at all. Usually when in the past I was sort of not sure about what's going on, I always try to click on the other one to see if I would get back to this. So mindannyian is all of us, or all of us is mindannyian, and that seems to be mutually inclusive. Is that the thing? I don't know. Whatever. And so we took care of the let's play part, which is that one. Let me just underline it. And we took care of the let's, but also the all part. That should be this one. And then, of course, Talos principle stays there. And I guess this is the conclusion. We have arrived. Finally, we are here. Fantastic. And we learned something valuable today. Not the whole coloring thing in Google Docs, because that's something that usually people do know, but the principle of how to not be satisfied with the translation and always be in doubt of what's going on. Never get satisfied, never be satisfied when you find some sort of solution to the translation of the words, because translating words is not translating the whole sentence. We have to convey the meaning, and that's hard. That's why Google Translate sucks still, but people like me are paid quite well to translate things, because we try to convey the underlying meaning, provided that we are, or I am, aware of the cultural references and the meaning of the whole sentence. I won't keep you much longer now. I'll just bid you farewell, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Bye bye.